Good morning, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world and this day become a very, very good day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful, wonderful black loved ones. Beautiful black people. I know that there are millions of racist white folks out there that will believe all that an idiot, a racist idiot like Trump will say. Also, there are many low info racist white folks out there that will believe all that a racist punk-ass white boy like Mitch McConnell will say. But you intelligent, beautiful, intelligent black folks, please do not be fooled by these white racists lying as Republicans like Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy, John Cornyn, Marco Rubio. All of those white racists lying as Republicans, congressmen, and U.S. senators, and even U.S. Supreme Justices like Brett Kavanaugh, for example. Those Republicans are, in the last couple of days, have come out in support of wearing masks, facial covering. And I expect going forward that slowly these same racist, ass-kissing, boot-licking, lying as racist white Republican senators will come forward and break with Trump on some other issues also. But they are only doing that because they realize now that Trump is losing among the American people, among the majority of the American people. So the Republicans, those punk-ass white boys, are going to lean in the direction of the wind blow. Whatever they think is an advantage to them, that's the position they are going to take. That is the behavior of people that have no integrity, that have no character, that are dishonest to the core. That is the behavior of a group of traitors, unpatriotic bastards, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Please don't believe anything that Mitch McConnell, Donald Trump, and any of those white racist Republicans and any of those white folks and one coon in the Trump administration. Don't be fooled. Don't be manipulated. Do not be used, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Know this, in regards to those Confederate monuments and statues that these racist white folks keep referring to as their heritage. I would say and reiterate something that a black woman, beautiful, intelligent black woman, has written. And I will refer to her as Ms. Williams. She is a poet and she is also a writer. And she quotes this statement, and it says, "The black people that I come from were owned and raped by the white people I come from. And now those white people, descendants that I come from, dare to tell me to celebrate those white folks that owned and raped the black folks that I came from." And she go on to say, and I am quoting, "I have rape-colored skin." In other words, she is a very light-skinned black woman. That an indication of somewhere in her lineage, some slave woman, black slave woman, was raped by white folks, racist white folks. She goes on to say, "My light brown blackness, my light brown blackness is a living testament to the rules, R-U-L-E-S, to the practices, and to the causes of the old South, that old antebellum South. If there are those who want to remember the legacy of the Confederacy, if those white folks want monuments, well, then my body is a monument. Well, then my skin is a monument." This is what Ms. Williams, that light-skinned, very intelligent writer / poet, said in a piece that she have written recently. I have always believed that those dead Confederates, traitors like Robert E. Lee and Branton E. Bragg, I believe, those dead Confederate people are honored all over the country in an effort to rewrite history. Those dead Confederate white folks, racist white folks, were traitors. They fought against their own country. They lost. They lost. They're losers. We do not have statues and monuments honoring Benjamin Arnold. We don't have statues. Germany do not have statues and monuments honoring Hitler. Those Confederate statues, monuments, belongs in a museum, in a place where they will remind all of us that we never want to go to that place again. They have even gone as far as naming United States Army posts, Navy bases, etc., in honor of these white racist slave-owning Confederate generals. Ms. Williams is a black Southern woman, and she have many white male ancestors. And she states that all of her white male ancestors were rapists. In other words, they raped black slave women at will. They could do whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, wherever they wanted, however they wanted. They frequently raped black slave women. Hence is why all across this plantation called America, you now will see descendants of those children, of those black women that was raped down through many generations of black folks. Still today, you see many light-skinned, fair-skinned black folks like Miss Williams that I am speaking of. She's a black Southern woman, and all of her white male ancestors were rapists. And she says that my very existence is a relic, R-E-L-I-C, of slavery and Jim Crow. And I am old enough to remember, to have experienced the tail end of the Jim Crow era. I am a product of the South, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And the rule was that if you had one drop of black blood in you, then you were black. Hence is why today you see so many light-skinned, fair-skinned black folks. They are a product of black slave women being raped by white boys. I won't call them men. They were raped by white boys at will, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. She said, if you want a Confederate monument, then my light-skinned, light brown blackness is a monument. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. A monument stands for memory. It is an artifact to make tangible. It is an artifact to make the truth tangible. And those truths are always of the path. And Miss Williams states in her piece that her body and her blood are a tangible truth of the South and its past. The black folks I come from were owned by the white folks I come from. The white folks I come from fought and died for their lost cause. And she go on to say, and I ask you now, who dares to tell me to celebrate them who fought against their own country and lost? Who dares to ask me to accept their mounted pedestals, their monuments, their statues, etc., etc.? And in this piece, Miss Williams established a position that racist white folks of today could not dismiss her as someone who did not understand. Those racist white folks in July of 2020 cannot say it wasn't her, Miss Williams, family members who fought and died. Her DNA has proven, has affirmed that, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And she go on to say, my blackness does not put me on the other side of anything. Rather, it puts me squarely at the heart of the debate. She says, I just don't come from the South. I come from Confederates. I've got rebel gray blue blood coursing my veins. And she does. She is mixed. She is half white. My great grandfather, Will, W-I-L-L, was raised with the knowledge that Edmund Pettus, remember that name? Edmund Pettus. It's attached to the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. Her grandfather, great-grandfather, had the knowledge that Edmund Pettus was his father. And Pettus was a Confederate general. He was also, Edmund Pettus, the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. He's the man from whom Selma, Alabama's Bloody Sunday Bridge is named. Therefore, Ms. Williams said, I am not an outsider. I am not an outsider who makes these demands. I am a great granddaughter making these demands. And there's much about the South that is precious to me. And I can attest to that because the core of who I am today was instilled in me while growing up on a farm in the South, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. The pride that Miss Williams has of being Southern born and Southern bred is a testament to me, because I have always felt that I was proud of being Southern born and Southern bred, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. So it's not an ignorant pride. It is not a defiant pride. It is a pride that says our history is rich. Our causes are justified. Our ancestors lie beyond reproach. I stand on the shoulders of my black ancestors, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. It is a pennon for greatness. It is a wish, W-I-S-H, again, for a certain kind of America's memory. It is not an attempt, as these racist white folks of today and yesterday and generations ago tried to do. They attempted to rewrite their own Civil War history by establishing statues, monuments of racist Southern traitors that fought against their own country. It was an attempt to rewrite their own history. And it worked, because all across this plantation called America, you will find statues and monuments of those Southern Confederate generals that lost the war. They were losers. They were traitors. They fought against their own country. And Miss Williams go on to say, here's the thing. Our ancestors do not deserve your unconditional pride. Yes, I am proud of every one of my black ancestors who survived slavery. They earned that pride. But by any decent person's reckoning, but I am not proud of my racist white ancestors, whom I know by virtue of my very existence to be rapists, to be Ku Klux Klanners, to be murderers, to be traitors, to be racist, etc., etc. And I will not be an apologist for Southern causes and for those Confederate monuments, because racist white folks have tried to dismiss the hardships of the past. Racist white folks have imagined a benevolent masters and speak with misty eyes of gentility and honor and the land. Racist white folks will deny plantation rapes. Racist white folks will not explain away or question the degree of frequency with which those rapes occurred of enslaved black women, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. To realize how frequent it had to be, just look at the variation, the myriad of skin tones, skin colors, skin pigmentation of black folks right here on this plantation called America. Enslaved black women were raped daily, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, by those racist white folks that was empowered and could do anything that they wanted to do. And to those denying, racist, deflecting, projecting white folks, I would say Ms. Williams is the proof. She is the proof that whatever else the South might have been or might believe itself to be, it was and is a space whose prosperity and sense of romance and nostalgia was built upon the grievances, the exploitation of black life, the exploitation of black labor, the exploitation of black sodomy, the exploitation of raping black women daily, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. The version that these racist white folks have tried to present of the old South, the antebellum South, the old South, really never existed. The statues and the monuments was tools used to try to rewrite their treasonous, traitor history. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Any manufactured monument to that in the South of today, these monuments only tell half-truths. The monuments and the statues only tell half-truths. The ideals that these monuments try to honor are not real. They are trying to rewrite history. What they say about their heritage and those monuments are not real. It's a lie. To those who have embraced these delusions, now is the time to re-examine your position and get on the right side of history. Either you have been blinded to a truth that Ms. Williams' body's story forces you to see, or you really do mean to honor the oppressors at the expense of the oppressed, which is what white folks have attempted to do in rewriting their treasonous traitor history. They want us to honor the oppressors at the expense of the oppressed. And these white folks, you must at last acknowledge that your emotional investment in a legacy of hatred is wrong. It's an indicator that points the finger directly at you and say that still today in July of 2020, that racism, that hatred, that brutality of racist white folks has been passed down through many generations of white folks. That's what I have on this one. Please go to thethrasherway.libsyn.com. There you will have access to what I do.